who's talking to who, and where are there potential like bottlenecks or where there are like workflow problems. Not up here, but a place I used to work. If we'd had this, it would have really shown a light on a certain problem where our controller at this company, we had about I don't know, about 250 employees. The controller at the company was a pain to deal with. No one liked talking to the controller. And the accounts payable person, Tracy, was super. Everyone loved working with Tracy. So if you'd seen this social network, and we replaced names here with numbers, but yours would have names on this. If we had names on here, you would have seen all these C-suite executives talking to Tracy in accounts payable. And you would have been like, what in the world? Why in the world is the C-suite talking to Tracy in accounts payable? Because Tracy was helpful, because she could tell you, where are we with this invoicing, or have we gotten, payment on something, or could she pull some kind of numbers for us? And so the C-suite was skipping the controller and going straight to accounts payable. But Tracy was always behind on getting her actual work done because she was helping all these C-suite people with ad hoc requests. Well, you would see that in a social network. You would have seen that Tracy seemed to be central to what was going on, but it was a workaround past the controller because the controller was a challenge to deal with. So understanding your organization and who's talking to who, how those interactions are going, anyone who's like out on the right side here, this one out by themselves, that's a person that could be disengaged and doesn't feel connected to the company. And maybe they're great, but if they're disengaged, are they a risk to leave or to go somewhere else? Or the person has all the arrows talking to them. Is that person at a risk of getting fed up and saying, holy cow, I can't do this, anymore? So having this visibility around what does your company look like and who's talking to who and how they're interrelating. And do we have that one person who maybe isn't tied to revenue, so we don't see their revenue contribution, but suddenly is like sits at the center of all the things that we do? That's somebody you want to make sure you have a good retention plan with, that you keep them and retain them. So this gives you, not only does the data help, but this gives you a visualization to help understand, how is my company structured? How does it interrelate to one another?